Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 18 of Universe Mode. I am your host and commentator, King Chiron, and ladies and gentlemen, I've got a special episode of SmackDown for you. Up first, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Cole makes his SmackDown debut against Finn Balor. But this is no normal match, ladies and gentlemen. These two men, yes, they did face off at Extreme Rules, so there's a bit of a grudge here. But what's important, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is a qualifiers match for Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. We need to crown 4 participants in the men's Money in the Bank, as well as 4 women. So up first, Finn Balor, Adam Cole, they go one-on-one. The winner enters Money in the Bank. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a second qualifiers match. Santos Escobar, Braun Breaker, ladies and gentlemen. If Braun Breaker or Santos Escobar wins, they will enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little interesting development. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, they want the World Tag Team Championships. They're not going to wait, ladies and gentlemen. They're going after the current and still World Tag Team Champions in DIY. So Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano gonna have a match. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton, they will go one-on-one in a Money in the Bank qualifiers match. The winner will enter the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, we have the main event. Nothing on the line, no stakes involved. Just a simple, normal world, simple match. Ilya Dragunov taking on Sheamus. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show started.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone would know how to beat Adam Cole, it is Finn Balor. He's done it before on a few separate occasions for the NXT Championship, but now stakes are involved. Finn Balor challenges Adam Cole. The winner will enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. Finn Balor has fought for the Money in the Bank before, if I am correct, but Finn Balor has never won the Money in the Bank briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a huge opportunity, a future world title opportunity for Finn Balor.
And his opponent, representing the United Kingdom from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole!
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the leader of the Undisputed Era. Last week, They made their return to SmackDown. Over the weeks, they had attacked members of the Judgment Day that led to the Extreme Rules 8-man tag. Adam Cole victorious. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong defeated the Judgment Day in the 8-man tag at Extreme Rules. But now they need to build to the future. What is next for the Undisputed Era? As I said earlier, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, they're going to go after the World Tag Team titles. Adam Cole's trying to get into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Bell rings, this match begins. Adam Cole starts this match off by throwing Balor into the corner. Huge chop to the chest of Finn Balor. Taking Balor out of the corner, drops him down, and attacks the leg of Finn Balor. Continues the assault by a clubbing blow to the back, an axe handle chop to the back to Finn Balor. Now carries him into the corner, head off the turnbuckle. Adam Cole gonna continue to attack the leg of Finn Balor. A very smart strategy. Take the legs out, take out the coup de grace from Finn Balor's arsenal. Balor going off the ropes on the receiving end of a combination from Adam Cole. Adam Cole with a huge knee lift to the chin of Finn Balor. Huge shot to the back of Balor from Adam Cole. Cole going to continue to attack the legs of Finn Balor. But Balor finally gets a foot up in the gut of Adam Cole, followed by a few vicious chops and an elbow drop into a neck breaker from Finn Balor. Balor continued to assault Adam Cole here. Balor drops an elbow onto the back of Adam Cole. Adam Cole's leg now being worked over by Finn Balor. Finn Balor trying to slow down the momentum of Adam Cole, take his legs out of the equation. You can take out Adam Cole's legs, you can remove about 50% of his offense entirely. Balor going for a quick pin here, only gets a count of 1. Finn Balor nailed the kick, now a punch, now a second punch. Blocks a punch from Adam Cole, gets 2 more punches off. But Cole with a strike of his own, Balor with a strike now. And Balor with another elbow to the head. Throws Adam Cole and stomps him on the chest, takes him down. Finn Balor was looking to go to the top rope, but Adam Cole moved out of the ring. Finn Balor jumps down and drops Adam Cole with a strong slam. Lifts up Adam Cole and delivers the 1916 to Adam Cole. Huge stomp to the gut of Adam Cole from Finn Balor. And just like that, Balor was 100% back in this match, and Adam Cole now struggling. Adam Cole thrown back into the ring. Finn Balor hops over the top rope. Stomp to the back of Adam Cole, and Balor looking to go up. Nail that coup de grace. Nails it on Adam Cole. Goes for the pin. And Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, will enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Judgment Day, gets a measure of revenge against Adam Cole. And the Prince will be in Money in the Bank. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, Santos Escobar takes on Braun Breaker. The winner of this match will also enter the Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Santos Escobar.
Ladies and gentlemen, at Extreme Rules, Santos Escobar defeated former Intercontinental Champion Karrion Kross. Santos Escobar is now the current Intercontinental Champion, but he's not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Santos Escobar wants to win the Money in the Bank ladder match, possibly cash in, be a double champion here on SmackDown. The future is very bright for this young superstar holding the workhorse belt.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker, a former two-time NXT champion, former NXT Tag Team Champion alongside his friend Baron Corbin. Braun Breaker, once the face of NXT, now looks to become the face of SmackDown. He's got a long way to go, though, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Breaker failed to get his hands on the world title. He failed to get his hands on the IC title. Will he succeed here when it comes to getting his hands on the Money in the Bank? In order to do so, he's going to have to get past Santos Escobar. Bell rings, this match begins. And Braun Breaker, carrying Santos Escobar over to the corner, bounces the Intercontinental Champion's head off the turnbuckle post. Ricochets him right into a clothesline. Braun Breaker looking to show his athletic ability and power with that huge standing moonsault. Drops the arm of Santos Escobar onto the canvas, but Santos on the way up slips through, drops Braun Breaker. Huge knee to the chin of Breaker, now attacking the leg of Braun Breaker. Santos attacking the leg. Santos now attacking the back of Braun Breaker. Santos going off the ropes. Huge leg drop onto Braun Breaker's chest. Throws Braun Breaker into the corner. Huge clothesline from the Intercontinental Champion, followed by a pin attempt by Braun Breaker, kicking out at one. Braun Breaker's arm being twisted up and brought back down. Huge kick to the back of Braun Breaker. Breaker being forced to his feet here. Thrown to the ropes. Santos ducks one. Huge flying uppercut to Braun Breaker, and Breaker wisely rolls out of the ring, but Santos going up to the top rope. Thinks better of it, gets down, decides to go outside the ring. Breaker catches him. Slams him down to the floor, spinning around on the back of Santos Escobar. And a huge slap to the back of the head. Braun Breaker throwing Santos into the ring, gonna flex for the commentators. Santos goes for a dive, but Breaker moves out of the way. Santos eats nothing but floor. Braun Breaker trying to get advantage, trying to take control of this match in the worst way. Lifts Santos up and drives him head first into the ring apron. Braun Breaker throws Santos Escobar back into the ring. Breaker going in after him. Braun Breaker tried lifting up Santos. Santos slipped out. Shot to the chest of Braun Breaker. Santos attacks the leg of Breaker here. Santos throwing Breaker out of the ring. Santos going out, looking to deal some heavy damage. DDT onto the ring apron from Santos to Breaker. Santos stretching the arm, attacking the arm of Braun Breaker here. Santos back in the ring. Breaker back in the ring. Santos Escobar attacking him from behind, throws him to the ropes, lifts him up and spikes him down. Santos attacking the arm of Braun Breaker and continuing to assault the arm. Santos misses a stomp and Breaker catches. Santos has him up. Braun Breaker going for the finish here on Santos Escobar. Breaker going for a quick pin on the Intercontinental Champion. But Santos able to kick out at 2. Stomp to the arm. Braun Breaker trying to put this match to bed. Santos fighting back. Huge chop, kick to the gut. Santos flips through. Nails the signature on Braun, going for the pin here. But Breaker able to kick out at 2 himself. Santos got one more maneuver to put this match to bed. And if Braun Breaker can get out, here it goes. Huge rolling splash onto Braun Breaker. Santos now setting up for the finish, looking to put Breaker to bed. Nails the finish. And Santos goes for the pin on Braun Breaker. The Intercontinental Champion, victorious, will enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. And here, but coming out to the ring, one Roderick Strong, saying he wants the Intercontinental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to follow up with that sooner rather than later. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Up next, Kyle O'Reilly takes on Johnny Gargano.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bobby Fischer. Representing the United Kingdom from Vancouver, British Columbia. Weighing in at 210 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two men have been NXT Tag Team Champions in the past. As I said during the Extreme Rules stream, these two men have left WWE before they could make it to the main roster. But that won't stop them now, ladies and gentlemen. Now here in Universe Mode, they have the opportunity to challenge for those World Tag Team titles. The only problem is they're going to have to try and get through DIY to get their hands on the championships.
And his opponent, representing DIY from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa defeated Gallus to retain the World Tag Team titles. But now comes another tough challengers. DIY and Undisputed Era, to my knowledge, have only ever faced off a handful of times, if at all. DIY is going to have to do their best. This is what Undisputed Era is best at. Johnny Gargano starts his match off with a huge back body slam to Kyle O'Reilly. Gargano going off the ropes here. Huge head takedown to Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly trying to make it back to his feet, but Gargano with a huge elbow to the side of the head. O'Reilly being thrown to the corner. Gargano with that massive chop throws him down. Drop kick to the side of the head of Kyle O'Reilly. Gargano going off the ropes. Huge flying moonsault to Kyle O'Reilly. Huge assault from Johnny Gargano. Kyle O'Reilly in trouble now. Huge knee lift. Gargano going for a pin here. Bobby Fish saving the matchup for Kyle O'Reilly. And O'Reilly with the massive clothesline gets back into this match. O'Reilly now assaulting the arm of Johnny Gargano. O'Reilly back to his feet. Gargano up with a kip up. Drop down with a backbreaker from O'Reilly. Huge running knee to the back of the skull of Johnny Gargano, followed by a knee drop from O'Reilly. Referee's distracted by that removed apron. Gargano slips through. Huge neck breaker to Kyle O'Reilly, and O'Reilly wisely rolls out of the ring. Gargano through the ropes, takes down Kyle O'Reilly. Gargano assaulting the leg of Kyle O'Reilly now. Huge suplex to Kyle O'Reilly on the outside onto the floor from Johnny Gargano. Gargano throwing Kyle O'Reilly back into the ring, walking around the ringside. Johnny Gargano back in the ring, count of 6, almost 7. Gargano looking to inflict damage. Kyle O'Reilly with the reversal. O'Reilly now lifting up Gargano. Huge suplex to one half the tag team champions. Gargano and O'Reilly lock up, but Gargano gets the better of it. O'Reilly slips out. Carrying Gargano over to the corner. Bounces the champion's head off the turnbuckle post. O'Reilly going up to the middle rope. Huge kick to the side of the head of Johnny Gargano. Gargano crawling over to the corner. Kyle O'Reilly with a huge stomp to the chest of Johnny Gargano. And again, Gargano back to his feet. Throws O'Reilly. O'Reilly being maneuvered around by Gargano. Gargano flips him. Kick to the chest. Johnny Gargano lifting up Kyle O'Reilly. Huge swinging neck breaker from Johnny Gargano to Kyle O'Reilly. But Gargano misses the elbow drop. O'Reilly has the advantage right now. Throwing Johnny Gargano to the ropes. Huge ricochet into an elbow. And Kyle O'Reilly lifting up Gargano. Nails the finish on Johnny Gargano, going for the pin here. And Kyle O'Reilly victorious.
Here is your winner, Kyle O'Reilly.
A huge win for the Undisputed Era. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have two more matches. Up next is the qualifiers match between Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan has won the Money in the Bank once before. She cashed in and defeated Ronda Rousey to become SmackDown Women's Champion. But now, ladies and gentlemen, can Liv Morgan do it again? Can Liv Morgan get another huge victory to be crowned Miss Money in the Bank once again? Or will it be this woman here?
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Stratton is a former NXT Women's Champion. One of the fastest rising stars in WWE history. Tiffany Stratton makes her return to SmackDown, looking for a huge win over Liv Morgan to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Huge suplex from Tiffany Stratton to start this match off. Huge elbow to the head. Slamming Liv Morgan's head onto the canvas. Stomp to the head from Tiffany Stratton. Liv Morgan moves out of the way. Liv Morgan spiking Tiffany Stratton's head down, going for a pin here. But Tiffany Stratton able to kick out before the count of one. Liv Morgan driving Tiffany's head down into the canvas. But Tiffany Stratton, her comeback was blocked by Liv Morgan, who now has a head scissors locked in. A spinning head scissors tosses Tiffany Stratton to the ground. Tiffany Stratton's head drives into the canvas. Tiffany Stratton throwing Liv Morgan to the corner. Huge stomp from Tiffany Stratton, followed by a drop kick in the corner to Liv Morgan. And Tiffany Stratton gonna do it one more time. But Liv Morgan back to her feet quickly. Carries Tiffany Stratton over to the corner, bounces her head up the turnbuckle. Huge kick to the side. And again, Liv Morgan now attacking the leg of Tiffany Stratton. Roll up and slams down. And Liv Morgan dives outside the ring to take down Tiffany Stratton once again. Liv Morgan on the assault on the outside of Tiffany Stratton. Stratton's gonna have to find her way back into this match. Find some sort of defense maneuver. Liv Morgan back in the ring posing. Tiffany Stratton on the outside. I don't think she should be posing after she got thrown into the steel steps. Referee at the count of 6. Tiffany Stratton back in the ring. Slammed down by Liv Morgan. Kick to the back, stomp on the arm. Another stomp to the arm. Tiffany Stratton with a kip up, but Liv Morgan rolls through, slams down Tiffany Stratton. Stratton gonna have to roll over to the ropes. Liv Morgan misses a clothesline. And Tiffany Stratton gonna take advantage. Slams Liv Morgan's head, but Liv Morgan with a kip up. And a running bulldog to Tiffany Stratton takes her down, followed by a kick to the gut. Liv Morgan up on top rope, but misses the splash. Tiffany Stratton just out of reach. Liv Morgan gonna rebound quickly with a stomp, but misses a double stomp. Tiffany Stratton with a huge lifted knee to Liv Morgan's gut. Tiffany Stratton looking for a huge moonsault here. Standing moonsault connects. Tiffany Stratton now gonna stomp on the fingers of Liv Morgan. Tiffany Stratton gonna do it again. Liv Morgan's head being bounced off the canvas by Tiffany Stratton. Stratton gonna lift her up. Roll through from Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton goes for the pin after hitting the signature maneuver. But Liv Morgan survives, kicks out at 2. Tiffany Stratton lifting Liv Morgan up. Carrying Liv Morgan over to the corner. What's Tiffany Stratton gonna do here? Elbow to the head. Corkscrew moonsault to Liv Morgan, goes for the pin after nailing the finish. And Tiffany Stratton will challenge. What's Rhea Ripley doing out here? Looking at Liv Morgan. Rhea Ripley, I believe, has found her next opponent for the Women's World title. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Stratton is now the first participant on the women's side for SmackDown. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our main event. A huge match, a match that I personally would love to see, a match I think would be an absolute banger. Ilya Dragunov takes on Sheamus.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Ilya Dragunov.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ilya Dragunov pulled out all the stops when it came to defending his world title against Rey Mysterio during the Extreme Rules stream. Ilya Dragunov now has to find a new #1 contender, and it could be Sheamus depending on how this match goes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, then let me be the first to remind or let you know that defeating a champion puts you in contention for the world title or the title of your choosing. So in other words, had Braun Breaker beaten Santos Escobar earlier, Braun Breaker would be #1 contender. Just like if Sheamus can beat Ilya Dragunov here, he would be contender for Ilya Dragunov's world title.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus, ladies and gentlemen, a former World Heavyweight Champion, former 3-time WWE Champion. He's been Tag Team Champion, US Champion. The only championship that Sheamus has yet to win is the Intercontinental Championship. But right now, Sheamus has a bigger fish to fry. He wants his shot at the world title. Throws Ilya into the corner. Huge clubbing right punch from Sheamus, followed by a stiff kick to the leg of Ilya. Sheamus lifts Ilya up. Huge toss to the world champion, followed by slamming the arm down. Sheamus throwing Ilya to the corner. Huge boot to the head. Sheamus gearing up. Looks to assault the back and head of Ilya Dragunov. Sheamus lifts up Ilya. Running power slam to Ilya Dragunov. Sheamus hanging Ilya on the ropes. Ilya Dragunov in trouble. Sheamus going for a pin here. But Ilya Dragunov able to kick out at 1. Ilya Dragunov with a huge elbow to the side of the head of Sheamus. Ilya carrying Sheamus over, throws Sheamus into the ring. Ilya back into the ring now. Ilya with huge chops to the chest of Sheamus, followed by a huge chokehold, but Sheamus gets to the ropes. Ilya tosses him down, drops an elbow to the back of Sheamus. Ilya going to the middle rope, looking for a huge knee drop on Sheamus. It connects, but I don't think Ilya got all of it. Regardless, Ilya on the assault of Sheamus. This is a stiff chop. Sheamus on the reversal. Hops over Ilya. Tries to hit a bro kick, but Ilya reversed. Takes down Sheamus. Throws Sheamus into the corner. Ilya with a huge elbow. Ilya now setting up for something. What is Ilya doing? He's not going to do it what I think he's going to do, is he? Blows him a kiss and a huge coast to coast from Ilya Dragunov to Sheamus. Ilya going for a pin here after the coast to coast. Sheamus survives, kicking out at 2. Ilya continuing to assault Sheamus here. Stomp to the chest of Sheamus. Ilya gonna drag Sheamus away and out of the corner into the center of the ring. Ilya flipping Sheamus over. Massive H-bomb to Sheamus. Ilya going for the pin here, looking to put this match to bed. And Ilya victorious. The world champion, a winner once again. But there's Gunther! Gunther with a vicious assault. A successful ambush and a vicious assault to Ilya. Gunther pushes Ilya away, does it again. Ilya with huge chops and a clothesline. Ilya just participated in a match. Ilya carrying Gunther over to the ropes. Ilya throwing Gunther out of the ring. Ilya looking for a dive maybe. Considering it, goes off the back rope, dives through the ropes, takes down Gunther. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." But was it because of the maneuver? Or is it because Ilya and Gunther finally going face to face here, throwing blows, not holding anything back? Ilya with a huge clubbing blow to the back of Gunther, telling Gunther to get up. Ilya spiking Gunther's knee onto the ground, dropping Gunther's hands onto the ground. Ilya now going to attack the neck of Gunther here, doing whatever he can to put the ring general out. Ilya continuing to attack the legs of Gunther, now the back and the legs again. Ilya lifts Gunther up and throws Gunther back into the ring. Gunther with a vicious assault. Gunther lifting up Ilya, nails his finish on Ilya Dragunov. But Gunther knows that that's not enough to finish off Ilya. Gunther gonna continue the assault here. And Gunther locks Ilya into a submission hold. A vicious submission on the world champion, but Ilya fighting out of it. Followed by a massive clothesline takedown on Gunther. Ilya throws Gunther to the ropes, hops over, ducks under. Torpedo Moscow to Gunther. Both these men have thrown a finish at one another, but it's not enough to put them out. Gunther busted open. And Ilya gonna wrench on the face of Gunther. Gunther slips out of it. Slams Ilya down onto the canvas. Gunther setting up for a massive powerbomb on the world champion. And he nails it. Followed by a huge knee drop to the head, but Ilya's still in it. How can Ilya possibly keep going after having a match with Sheamus and now fighting off Gunther, the ring general, continuing to assault the world champion? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I think Ilya had passed out in that last moment, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, we're going to have to find out next week what will happen between Ilya Dragunov and Gunther. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been all for this episode of Universe Mode. I have been your host and commentator, King Chiron. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming to hang out and watch this episode with me. Until next time, take care and have a beautiful, beautiful day.